Hey everybody, welcome back to Ragnarok. I am excited. That last chunk of battling was hilariously enjoyable. Just boss after boss after boss. I do want to go back and beat those two in that portal, I'll tell you that much. If you're watching the videos, like, literally as they come out, there was a day off between this and the previous.
No sign of
Ooh.
the light elves.
For now. Maybe they've left for the day, and we can browse at our leisure.
And for me, that means I haven't played it for, I think, 3 days. I've been absolutely no-lifing Marvel's Midnight Suns to make this impressions video that went up on the channel yesterday. An examination of temporal significance. This evening, I find myself musing on the scent of a book. When the paper is fresh, it carries the gentle notes of the plant it came from, light floral with a touch of sweetness. As time passes, the pages age. They take on their brittle tan. A tear forms from any force stronger than the softest of touches. The scent hardens, crisp at the beginning, moving into the earthy musk left behind from dust, desert air, and insect feasts. To these ephemera, nearly as impermanent as ourselves, do we entrust the collective knowledge of our elven histories? Is this venture foolish? I concede the fleeting nature of existence, be it of flesh or scroll, yet I would not trade the pleasure of putting ink to page for all the treasures of Alfheim. That's beautifully written, the way they describe the paper in the book. That is very cool.
So, these are the Valine schematics, eh?
What are these? We found pages torn from an ancient tomb. The pages contain diagrams of long-forgotten sword hilts. We can find the ingredients. I believe that Doris can craft these again. The pages are very old and could be anywhere. Great. Great.
One of the most gifted dwarven smiths around, until he developed a conscience, anyhow.
Rules of the Sanctum. All visitors must observe strict silence inside the library, even in the vestibule, passageway, grand hall, mezzanine, and upper circle. No books are to leave the premises for any reason under penalty of death. Transcriptions of any material within the library are expressly forbidden. Damage to library materials due to carelessness, including creases, folds, annotations, and such like, even accidental, will not be tolerated. Comestibles, don't even know what that is. Libations and liquids of any kind are forbidden. Visitors must check in with the present librarian before leaving the library. Failure to adhere to the rules will result in immediate punishment to be determined by the present librarian. That's a lot of power.
These texts alone are not enough to end the Elven War, but restricting their access only serves those who wish to prolong it.
Taking a page out of Odin's book.
Aye, quite the advantage for the Light Elves.
You know, one of the things this game does exceptionally well, I don't think I've talked about it, but because there's so much dialogue, and then there's so many things that you're interacting with, a lot of games, if a dialogue piece is started and then you interact with something, it'll cut it off and just go into what you're interacting with. But this always finishes the previous line or whatever, and just does so very smoothly. I just think that's really, really well implemented. The Arbiters of Knowledge. We're the caretakers of truth, the Arbiters of Knowledge, protectors of this repository of enlightenment that stretches back to our earliest writings, ancient as the sands. It's our sacred duty to protect our elven learnings and prevent the possible spread of it to those who cannot reconcile the wisdom found within these walls. The benighted masses cannot be trusted, cannot be expected to assimilate these truths. They lack the intellectual fortitude to absorb and accept the divisive nature of certain revelations. This suppression is not cruelty, nor does it attempt to control. It is mercy, pure and simple. Never forget that. Okay. It's also like a little elitist. Just a tiddlywink. The Forgotten Tower. Can you show it to me, please? These There are those who built this tower who gave everything they had to complete it, and where did it put them? In the ground. I was almost one of them. Never again. I leave this treasure in the hopes that whoever needs it may find it, and in so doing is reminded of their own worth. No tower, no matter how great, is worth one's life. So, whereas you look at something like these, inside of that mouth, there's like the beach where the dwarves were. And here, this looks very much like just a giant tower entrance. Like, maybe it'll be super obvious when we see it, but doesn't feel as unique as the others. Amulet fragment. Oh, nice. Okay, so we can fix an enchantment slot. Grab that in a second. Looks important. I didn't realize that this would wrap around. The consul's journal. Huh.
This book is sealed, but there is an inscription. The consul.
Big Fear spoke of an exile of the same name. Odds are he'd like a gander at that particular text.
So is this treasure map? There are those who built this tower who gave everything they had to complete it, and where did it put them in the ground? I was almost one of them, never again. I leave this treasure to hope we may find it. No tower, no matter how great, is worth one's life. I wonder if this is right out front of the place that we're in. So all of my game sound was messed up. I had it really lowered in the earlier part of this video because it's quite annoying, and there wasn't a ton of really important sound happening here. So I only realized this after recording the full episode, but I wanted to make sure that what we're about to do has all the audio and stuff. So I have already done this, but let's see if I can do it again.
Ah, it appears the librarian would like a word.
I didn't return my book.
Sounds like she wants that journal back.
No.
Let's go. That is a great, fantastic start.
Use a shield strike, brother!
Let's get some poison on here. There we go. Yeah, I mean, so
Get up, brother!
excellent. She's tough, man. She took me like I think she took me 5 tries, maybe 4.
Use a shield strike, brother!
That was not good. Jeez. There we go. Nice. That's hard to dodge, actually. Oh, we are owning here. Oh my god. So, it's too bad, because in my first attempt at beating her,
She thinks she's protecting them by hiding all this knowledge away.
Our ally wishes to read this journal. We are taking the book.
my first attempt at beating her, we got her down to like a bee's dick worth of health. And I don't know. I just feel like that's the most appropriate analogy. I don't know. But then she went into that little healing phase and then killed me. It was a good moment, but unwatchable and unlistenable.
Thought you were going to end her.
When last we traveled here, after Faye passed, I killed an elf of great importance. The ramifications were dire for his people. I do not wish to make the same mistake twice.
Okay, so this is the tower with that little symbol from the treasure map. The vigilant steward of the Alfheim Library, our ally in Vanaheim, Bigvir, told me this steward comes from a long line of elves who followed the same path, librarians. A library exists to hold and share knowledge. To hide this away and claim it would destroy the light elves from within is to lack faith in the people who would most benefit from it. This treasure map mechanic is interesting because like you have to go and get it before these things show up. It'd be kind of cool if you could find it without the treasure map, if that makes sense. And then maybe we should try this challenge again here. I'll give it like maybe 1 or 2 goes. Amulet enchantment, Alfheim's virtue. Okay. We'll try this. Hey man, that was a good effort, okay? That was a good effort. Really, really good effort. Oh, I'm starting with more health now, so that's good.
Behind you! Look out! The Alpha!
I better just get some healing in. I can maybe kill one. Oh.
Get up, brother.
Does he explode when he reses too? Yeah, we'll come back. We'll come back. Don't worry, I'll check these guys off my list one day. It's just today is not that day. But we'll get them. See you later. Let's go back to Sindri. Probably worth doing some
Freya, earlier you
crafting,
mentioned that Freya was one of
upgrades,
Alfheim's first
XP
visitors.
stuff.
Care to
We'll do that as
elaborate?
well.
I wasn't in these lands at the dawn of realm travel.
Well, we believed for a long time that all the giants had died in the flood, until one of them appeared in Vanaheim. Her name was Gerd, and she came offering to teach us the secrets of traveling between realms using Bifrost light. Freyr became immediately infatuated with her. He always
Know what?
yearned.
We'll finish this later.
Okay. I don't think we have enough ravens found for the next chest. We still need a Muspelheim seed for this crucible, so Back to our tree friends.
Well, brother, before you see the lad again, might we discuss an approach?
You will tell me where he has been. That's my approach.
Ah, classic Spartan diplomacy.
Wait. Did you say Odin invited him to Asgard, and then he disappeared for 2 days?
Aye, but surely the lad's got more sense than to...
Don't underestimate Odin's powers of persuasion.
Feeling warmed
He
up now.
filled my son's head with lies. Why wouldn't he do the same with yours?
He is a master manipulator.
And you tell that one-eyed nutsucker he owes me one.
Fight me now and eternally.
Well, looky there. Glad you could make the trip, your goddessness. I put your sigil magic on the young turd's bow, but then he and Sindri got into it over something. I don't rightly know who's yelling at who in there, but I figure they both got it coming.
One of the things you guys had asked for is to hit this bell a bunch of times. I've seen some of the clips, but in case you haven't, let's see if we can get it going.
Good to see the chimes working as intended.
Agreed.
You see it too? Ah,
I am already here.
Oh, are you?
Perhaps there was some confusion. This is for calling me out here, not for when I am here.
You don't want the bells ringing next to your ears? Like you're a little sensitive, perhaps?
Do you just like hearing the sound of the chimes? I suppose they do sound very pretty.
Yes, sirree, I do.
Master Kratos, this feels very uncharacteristic of you, but if you enjoy the pretty chimes that much, I will allow you to indulge.
All right.
So, who else are we likely to encounter amongst your detachable emotional apparitions?
Well, there's certainly no avoiding anxiety. Why are you talking about me? What did I do?
The shit they were talking.
What? Oh dear, oh dear. There was no such talk. Shame on you, Bitter.
Are you sure?
Yes, Anxious. No opprobrium to be found in this discourse. I was merely making your acquaintance with our adventuring friends here.
Ah, people!
This
Well,
is kind of
there it is.
like the animated film. I think it's Inside Out. Really
I
good.
think that's the long and short of it. Safe travels.
Oh, that's it, yeah. We're done.
Go away now.
Go away now.
Okay, bye.
talks to squirrels now, huh? Well, come on then. Hey, Tyr! Wake up! You got company. Now, why don't you just make yourself at home in Sindri's so-called study over yonder?
You're sure he won't mind?
Mine? He'll be thrilled. Joint's getting classier by the day.
Yeah, it's looking nice.
I never thought I'd have the pleasure of seeing you again, Frigg.
Just gonna try and listen to them.
I haven't been that person in a long time. But I'm happy to see you too. For so long, you must have been through.
Nothing so bad as what you've suffered. I am so sorry to hear what happened, Baldur. He was only a boy when I saw him last, but I know he meant more to you than anything.
Yes.
Vengeance. It's truly an inspiration for those who believe in peace.
The only peace these realms will ever know is once Odin is gone. I believe in that.
So you're not Ragnarok here. You're to bring it about.
I'm here to make sure Odin doesn't hurt anyone, the way he hurt us.
I can see I've upset you. Forgive me. I am far removed from my faith.
It's a cool little reunion that they're having there. So I'm buffing our Dauntless Shield and Rond of Restoration. I'm happy with these so far. Now we need things like luminous alloy. We also
What's the Witch of the
buffed
Woods
and
name?
changed her sword over to the stun thing.
Big
I'm
man.
really kind of going all in on the stun build. I know some of you guys are kind of poking fun at it, but
Not too shabby.
I
having a
just feel like it's
proper
very
goddess
strong.
around the house. Try to stay on her good side.
But we also have this kind of poison thing that we got going on, so I actually feel like we've got a pretty good little mix here. Now, I have one set, the Alfheim set here. I actually have 4 options. Strength and luck, strength and runic, strength and cooldown, and then just strength. So this one seems like the least good in terms of what it's offering me, strength and luck. So I think we'll stick with what we have, but I do need to add another one. Defense of 10, strength of 8, defense of 5, defense of 10, defense of 12, luck of 3, cooldown. I think let's go strength and defense just to get a little bit more out of it. And then skill-wise, what do we have here? Freya's got some XP. We should probably do a root snare. Root enemies for longer. Attacking enemies inflicted with her sonic status create bigger reverberations, applying stun. Obviously. And then we've got a decent amount here. Oh, one thing I want to do is go into our relic. And I don't know which one I really like the most here. I kind of want to go back to the melee damage for a bit and just try that out. Spartan Rage, I think... I obviously love using this. Let's max it. So it's at level 3. And then... You know what? Let's max this too. Let's max this. So there goes all of our XP. But we're strong AF. Oh, they're getting into it.
You better screw his head back on. And I mean tightly.
Yes, sir.
So you're back.
Are you ready to answer me?
About what?
Where did you go? Who did you see? Was it Odin?
What? Is that what you think?
Do you deny it? Answer me! Did you go to Asgard?
No! Of course not! But so what if I did? It's my future, it's my life.
You are my son!
Then why don't you trust me?
If you want me to trust you, then tell me the truth.
The truth is you're being a complete asshole.
Laddie, you know that's no way to change a man's mind.
He doesn't have any faith in me. It's fine if he keeps secrets. It's fine if Mom did.
It is not fine! Her secrets haunt every step of this path.
Oh, okay. So you don't believe in her anymore either?
This is not about your mother. What you have done is lie.
Wonder where I learned that.
That's quite enough.
Since when do you always take his side?
Since he became the one making sense.
Look, I was only thinking about going to Odin, but I swear it's for a good reason.
There is no good reason to go to Odin.
He'll only cloud your mind.
But I'd be going for us. I gotta stop something bad from happening.
Something bad did happen. Look at me, at Freya, at Tyr. Odin did this to us.
What's got everyone caterwauling all of a sudden?
Atreus wants to go to Asgard.
Asgard? Get kicked in the head or something?
Great. I guess everybody's against me now.
You must choose who you are going to be. Are you going to continue to lie and keep things from me? Or are you my son?
Both.
Choose? I never get to choose. Just leave me alone.
Listen.
Let go of me!
Listen!
I said let go!
What the fuck?
Atreus! Sindri, just try to keep control!
Come on! Come on!
Didn't know you could do that. We're back home? I gotta say, he's got balls, because I would not be standing up to him like that.
The Alpha, freezing cold, lots of Hellwalkers, definitely in Midgard.
Jeez.
Yep, home sweet home. The Alpha! Keep it coming. You're just helping me stay warm.
Whoa, jeez. Did I just... Okay, at least I hit one.
These things! When did it get so bad out here? Jump!
Nice. Oh, we're not done. The runaway. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna get
something out here doesn't want to kill me.
a serious beatdown when Dad finds us. It's gonna be bad.
Just need someplace warm. Then I can figure out where to go next.
What is that?
That doesn't look good.
Rights deflect runic arrows. Okay.
What is this thing? Some kind of white?
Whoa.
Erbaúda!
Okay, let's just wolf it. I'm doing no damage to it, even with this.
What is it you want?
Jeez. Oh, this is actually the way to go. Really? Stun the wisp with R2 or sigil arrows. That's kind of neat. Also difficult. A white is created when a group of 3 wisps converge into one whole angry creature. If we come across 3 wisps as they are converging, it's quite possible to disrupt the process. No need to add how strongly I recommend doing so, but every little nudge helps. Yeah, okay, so we can see them before they get to that final form.
You trying to tell me something?
Nothing's up here?
First, he thinks I've been to Asgard. Then, blind.
I mean, we haven't necessarily been up front.
I'm trying to save your life, you big jerk! Gotta get out of the corner.
Yeah, okay, so there we go. As soon as we see those, they gotta go. His buddy, I think, just hit him. Nice. Now, if I just take out, like, one of them, in theory, that should prevent them from merging. Hey, what's this? Is this where we came in? I think, yeah, okay, it is, yeah. We could have taken a different path. Oh boy.
Alpha!
Ooh! Alright, you asked for the wolf. You got
I find
it.
shelter and then what? Where could I go?
We just follow the ravens.